Well, hello everyone, Cesar here, and after a lot of try and error, after a lot of sound tests here with the guys at the studio in Brickell, I have decided to go with the Fishman Rare Earth blend and to change the pickup that was coming with the PRS SE Angelus, right? You will see why at the end of the video. There's going to be a before and after test so you can appreciate the difference in sound. Now, stay tuned because it's going to be an interesting video. We are going to approach the change of the pickup in a probably different way that some people will. So let's go and install this puppy. But before, let's unbox it and see what is inside. So this is the original box, right? And once you open this, what you find here is, I understand, the user guide, Rare Earth mic blend, right? So the user guide. This is, what is this? Let me see. Thank you for choosing Fishman. How to obtain warranty service, whatever, right? Warranty. And then the pickup itself, that you see. Let me just free it here for you. This is the pickup. This is the humbucking part of the pickup, right? The two batteries. I think I have read that this goes for 150 hours and that they drain up very quickly if you leave your guitar connected here at the jack. Yeah, this happens with every single thing that goes with batteries in your guitar, right? The mic, you see, with the gooseneck, and these two positions that I understand that one is more bass, less bass, right? But we will see later, and the blending wheel that basically allows you to have only humbucker, 50% blending, or totally microphone, right? So this is how it comes. There's a small pouch here, and inside the small pouch you find these clips that are basically to secure the cable to your guitar, right? So this is what we are going to install in our PRS, and I'm totally convinced it's going to be wonderful because I've heard it before, and there's a big difference. There's going to be a before and after test at the end of the video, so sit tight. Okay, so now what's the plan? This pickup somehow is designed to be installed with the input jack. The input jack is this one, right? Here where the pin for the strap is at the guitar, right? But I don't want to drill another hole in the guitar, so the idea is to take advantage of the already existing one here, right? So our input jack is going to be placed here. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing that happens is that this saddle has already a pickup under the saddle, right? It has an under saddle pickup, right? And I really like the action I got in this guitar because I adjusted the saddle, probably you will remember. I shaved it, so I have it at the right height for me and for this guitar. Now if I get rid of the under saddle pickup, the action will go lower, the saddle will go lower. Probably will have to buy another, I'm sure I will have to buy another saddle. I don't want to do that because I really enjoy the action that I have. So my plan is to keep the under saddle pickup, right? Let's see if I can keep some of the cable that comes with it, or I have to cut it totally. Let's see. But the first thing we are going to do is we are going to take the strings out of the guitar. We are going to keep these strings, so we are going to do it here at the end pins, okay? So let me get rid of the saddle for you and you see what I am talking about. I think you can see the pickup, but just in case, I'm gonna release it for you. Here is the pickup, right? And I really wanna keep it because I really like the action, and we will see if I have to keep all the cable or I can somehow get rid of the cable that is soldered to the pickup, okay? Well, so you see that here is the main unit of the old Fishman with the volume and tone, and this part of the unit is glued here to the soundboard, close to the sound hole, with what I assume is highly sticky double-side tape, right? So we need to be careful, and it sounds, okay, it went out. See, there we go. Yeah, it's still there. There's part of the tape that is still there. Well, we'll clean it later. Yeah. You need to be careful with this because you can basically, if it is really very, very, very well glued, you can take with you part of your soundboard. And that's not the idea. No? This is perfectly clean. It has a little bit of a sticky tape or still there, right? But as I said, we will clean it later. So we got somehow rid of it. See, it's there. Yeah, it's double side tape. Yeah, very sticky, by the way. Yeah. See? Okay. Good. And now we are going to go to the back of the guitar for the output jack. Okay, so that's the gig. Now we're going to unscrew the, say, plate here, right? It's a plastic one. And the idea is that we will install our new pickup taking advantage of this already pre-existing plate, so we don't drill another hole here, right? I think I have said in a couple of occasions that I don't like to do permanent modifications on my guitars if I can avoid them. And I always put as an example a very famous YouTuber that started a video saying that, and he ended up drilling holes for new tuners in the headstock of one of his guitars. What can we say, right? And I hope we are going to be able to use this already existing plate so we don't drill the hole. Yep, it fell. There we go. Let's get rid of the batteries first, okay? It's convenient. Okay, so we got it. Well, so this is the entire thing. The preamp with the volume and tone that is attached to the sound hole of the guitar. You see a lot of double side tape here. We will clean it later. It's really very, 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 very sticky, guys. See? Yes. Well. And this is, sorry for the earthquake here. And this is the pickup, right? So we will have to decide if we are going to keep most of the cable or we are going to cut it or we are going to just cut it here. But if we cut it at this point where simply we keep just the part that is under the saddle, in the future we won't be able to use this system. So we will decide what to do. What is clear to me is that we are going to keep the pickup because it will help me to get the action that I want, right? And here is the plate with the output jack. And it was easier than I thought because these two things, basically the output jack and the batteries are attached with these connectors here, right? So I simply took the connectors out and I could take this unit from the sound hole and this one went straight. And yes, all the cables inside the guitar were attached to one of the sides of the guitar with one of these kind of braces, metallic plastic braces, right? So now it was really easy to do. And now we are going to proceed with the installation of the pickup, right? Of the new pickup. Okay, so I'm trying to give you a perspective with my mobile phone. From inside the guitar. Is a kind of weird installation, the one I have prepared here, but anyway. So you see that cable tie, right? So all the cables were secured to that small, I would say, yeah, brace tie, okay? And we are going to use exactly that one to secure all the cables of our new pickup. Okay, let's free some space, but before you see that I have put a cable here, I forgot to tell you that if you're going to do something like this, it is always good to put a capo here so you can keep the strings tidy, right, and neat, and the end of the strings are not going to mess around, and it's going to be faster for you when you will restring your guitar. So let me just move the guitar. Now with the output jack, it's going to be very simple. We simply will take the nut and the washer out, and here is the entire thing, okay? We'll keep it. And this is the cable that goes from the battery cavity to the preamp. And what we are going to do, because there's no other way, you want to cut the cable short here, so we keep a little bit of cable just in case in the future we want to use this unit again. And we are going to do it in a way that we make sure that we will not leave cable enough to produce any rattle or any unwanted noise inside the guitar. So we're cutting, and we have already our plate ready to receive the new pickup. Regarding the preamp and the pickup, after giving it a thought, I have decided to do exactly the same that I have done here, right? I'm going to cut the cable here short, and I'm going to leave enough cable just in case in the future I want to use this unit again. I will solder the two cables together again. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So we're ready, and now let's bring the guitar back to the bench and continue the process. Okay, so this is our new pickup. You see we have plenty of cable. The idea is that we are going to install first the output jack, because then I will have free space to introduce my arm inside the guitar and attach the cable to the sides of the guitar in that cable tie that we have seen. Okay, so let me approach the problem from here. I think I got it. Got it? Yes. Okay, so now we only have to take all those nuts, etc., and washers out of here. We take our plate. It's a perfect fit, and I like this end, so I'm going to try to keep this end. Let me see if yes. Well, that's very good. We could also have put it kind of here, just a little bit proud to the surface of the plate, but I like this. So this is how we are going to get it. Let me show you now the sides of the guitar. So we have already our output jack installed. Right? We have made sure that if in the future we want to use again the system that was coming with the guitar, or we want to use that system in another guitar with another on the saddle PS or pickup, we can do it because we have left cable enough to solder that, okay? So quickly. And we're done. Yep. Very good. We like it. Of course, this is not going to be used anymore. Now let's install the undersaddle piezo just to make sure that we have the right action. Okay, so there is our undersaddle pickup that in our case is only going to be used to keep the action that we really want. And now we will install the pickup here, right? But before, let's try to find the cable tie that is here, and let's try to do this in a neat way so we don't have a lot of cable moving around. Now we are gonna fix the cables here to the cable tie that was inside the guitar, so everything is neat. I think we have already succeeded. Doing this with one hand is a bit of a challenge, but I think we have succeeded. Yes, very good. So all the cable is now really in a neat way there, right? And now what is left is opening the ears of our pickup. So I think you can see that it has some kind of cork here, so it doesn't bite on the wood at the top of the guitar, okay? Let's open those ears, and now let's make sure we put it where it should be, which is exactly that position. After that, we will have to do sound tests for the mic to find the sweet spot. But for today's video, we're gonna just choose a position and show you how different it sounds, right? So there we go. Our Fishman Rare Earth blend is ready. And now we are going to put the strings back. First, we are going to put the saddle and show you how it sounds. So bear with me for a second. Okay, now is the before and after test. So the first thing you're going to hear is the guitar with the original pickup that was coming with the guitar, right? The Fishman piezo. Fine. Now, it's going through helix with just a pinch of reverb. And it's going to be exactly the same patch. I won't even call it patch because it's just the pure guitar with a bit of reverb that we are going to use once we install the new pickup. Very simple finger picking patterns, so you can just hear the guitar, right? Okay, so now is the after test. In fact, it's the day after, okay? Now, bear with me for a second because there are several possibilities. The pickup can be in humbucking mode, humbucking blended with mic, or 100% mic, okay? So we are gonna go only through humbucker, 50% blended, and pure mic. The other possibility is that you can roll out the bass, or you can get the most of the bass as possible, right? But this only works with the mic option. So once you put in play the mic with the humbucking is just pure humbucking, okay? Now let's get started, and let's, with the wheel that comes with the pickup, let's select only humbucking, okay? And we are gonna do very simple finger picking lines so you can hear the guitar. That would be pure humbucking. Now, let's use the 50% blended with the mic. And here with the wheel, you will see that you turn the wheel until you find the small resistance, and that is the 50% blend. And here, what we are gonna do is we are gonna roll out the bass, right? So getting the combination with the less bass as possible. This is not very intuitive, let's say, because you get that possibility moving the switch towards the bass strings, right? Towards the bass strings, so up, let's say. Now, let's make sure that we have 50% blended with humbucking and mic, and the sound is like this. And now let's move the wheel to select 100% mic, okay? And let's make sure this is the option we have chosen. Yes, tapping the mic a little bit, yes. Very good. Now we are going to move the switch towards the high strings, and in this position you're supposed to have plenty of bass, and we are going to go back to 50% blended mic and humbucking. Remember that with humbucking the selector for rolling out the bass does not work, and the sound is like this. And now we are going to give you 100% mic. Let's check. Yes. Now tell me what you think in the comment section. To me, it's clear that the guitar sounds totally different with this new pickup when we compare the before with the old pickup and the after with the new one, right? And taking account that I have not played with the mic position here with the gooseneck mic in order to find the sweet spot, though I think I'm closer. It was just intuitive, right? I think I'm closer. I will be playing with several positions of the mic in order to get the most of the sound of the guitar. What is what you prefer, the humbucking, the blended, or the pure mic? Tell me in the comment section, and see you very soon in my next videos. And up to that moment, please play your guitars, have fun, and be good. Bye.